Challenger. So the ticking noise that I was hearing ended up being something really silly and something actually pretty common that I know a lot of the guys with the 5.7s are doing. It was the engine cover actually knocking on the fuel rail and the intake manifold. I had cut it in half and kind of made the custom split cover like the 392 has. And then those grommets that you actually pop it onto, there's only 2 of them per side of that thing, so it rocks. And when it rocks, it was actually tapping on the injector rail, and it was causing tapping, ticking noise, especially when the cam was at low RPM, where the lobe was actually, you know, a lot stronger sounding. It was really causing that twist of that cover and ticking. So that was cool. They did a full smoke test on the exhaust system. They didn't find any leaks, so that was comforting to know. There was nothing serious. They did the stall converter install. Got to do a data log and get that off to Jay, so that way he can revise the tune a little bit. They noticed that it was running lean, or not lean, running rich on the dyno, and I gotta let Jay know that. And he also is probably gonna have to do a little bit of revision on the TCM due to the stall converter being installed. I got a TCM tune from him to get going so I can get it back home, and then do some data logging, send that off to him so he can revise, because at highway speeds I'm doing about 75 right now. At highway speeds it's kind of surging a little bit, and apparently that's something to do with the tune and the torque converter not locking. So yeah, we'll get those revisions done over the week. Hopefully he opens back up Monday, and we'll get them done over the week. And then I'm hoping to get it back on the dyno in the next couple of weeks to see what it makes after the revised tunes and the fuel trims are fixed. So I know the big thing for a lot of people, and the only reason that anyone's probably watching this video or coming back, is the dyno numbers. So this was done by Powerhouse Performance in Grifton, North Carolina. The dyno that they use a dyno jet. So I don't know what my stock numbers were. I never actually did a stock pull on the dyno at all, so I don't know what they are. But the car as of right now has long tube headers. It has Jay's 1.5 high lift cam, and it has an HPS performance cold air intake, and that's really all the performance side of everything. And then the 4,000 RPM stall converter that was just installed, and max power. I made 382 at 6,100 RPM, and I made 386 torque at 4,400 RPM. So it was actually higher than I thought it was going to be. I was thinking I was going to be closer to the 360, 370 range. The guy that does the dyno there said that with good revised tune, he said that he's easily seen 400 to 415 come out of these with the type of cam that I have and the way that thing is set up. He said that I should be no problem getting into that 400 wheel horsepower range, which is where I'd like to be, naturally aspirated, until the car gets the supercharger. And you know, that's still a year to a year and a half away, but it's coming. So yeah, the dyno was actually really comforting. I know, you know, when you get it on the old heartbreaker, as they say. Sometimes the numbers will kill it because you're expecting these real high numbers, and you get the dyno sheet back and you're looking at it and you're like, wow, that's a good 50 or 60 horsepower less than what I was thinking. Where in my case, it was actually a good 20 something, about 25 horsepower more than I was thinking. So that was comforting. And then to be told that with the setup that I have, I could easily be in the 400 wheel horsepower mark, which is kind of where I really want to be. That's even more comforting. That would get me closer to, you know, a built LS. Not quite there, but still close enough to be comfortable with it. So yeah, I've got more videos coming this week, just with the revisions, how everything goes, what he finds, and how it drives afterwards. And then in a couple weeks, I'm hoping to get it back to the dyno, see what it's making, and keep you guys updated with that. So, all right, it's been real. I'll talk to y'all next time.